when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl when it just makes sense. It's your red-pilled brown girl and get into the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl.
It's your red-pilled brown girl.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Crystal. It's your red-pilled brown girl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh gosh, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Y'all remember that? That went away really fast. It got so old so quickly. Oh my gosh. Anyway, oh my gosh, a lot going on in the news. Oh my God, have you guys been watching the news? They are just freaking out. And you guys, I'm trying to stop talking about this, but they won't stop talking about it. And because they won't stop talking about it, I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not, because there's so much confusion and so much like disinformation, so much deception going on around this issue of abortion. You guys, y'all already know I'm pro-life. Can I get my pro-life folks out there? We do not believe that you have a right to kill anyone. Okay? There's a difference between killing and murdering. There are specific instructions in the Bible around like what is punishable upon death. Oh, you say you love the blank red. You like the old school music. I love it too. I think it kind of is jazzy. It's catchy. So we're gonna talk about the the Bible talks about killing, right? Like there are things that the Bible says is punishable by death. Everybody knows that, right? We have to decide, are we a Christian nation or not? Like, are we going to go based on the Bible? Because the Bible says you should not kill innocent. Innocent. That's very specific. And unfortunately for the left, they like to kind of twist stuff. And I don't know if conservatives, I don't know if we are prepared to have this conversation with them, because we just let them kind of say stuff and never like really check them. So anyway, The View. Whoopi Goldberg goes on The View and she basically confirms what Donald Trump has been saying, and no one like says anything. It's not blasted across the news. It's not, like everybody is just shh, don't say it. She goes on The View, you guys, and says, I can't even believe this came out her mouth, you guys. I can't believe this came out of Sister Girl's mouth. She knows better. And unfortunately, they have just gotten so bold and so brazen with their talk about the unborn that we as a country are in trouble, because the Bible is specifically against like you killing innocent blood. Like you get sick, you get poverty comes upon you. All kinds of things happen when you shed innocent blood, right? So people who are saying, I don't care, it has nothing to do with me, I don't necessarily think you quite understand that the land suffers when you decide to kill your baby, or the country suffers, or the nation suffers. So people are like, oh, well, that doesn't have anything to do with me if you want to kill your baby. Like, I've seen, and I wish that was the case. You guys, seriously, like, my fleshly desires or how I really feel about it is, honestly, if you want to kill your baby's probably better off being in heaven because you suck, right? That's how I kind of feel. But unfortunately, the Bible doesn't operate on my feelings. I was talking to a lady in church the other day, and she said, because, she's a typical Democrat, African-American woman, whatever. And she said to me, well, I believe, first of all, we have to perk up when we say that, right? I believe. And she said, well, I believe that it should be up between a woman and her doctor. And my response to her is the response that really all Christians or all Bible believers or all people of faith should respond. We do not get the luxury of believing anything contrary to the Bible. We just don't. I wish we did. If, our flesh wants to do stuff that is contrary to the Bible, but you take the consequences of it. And I can't say that I believe it and call myself a Christian. I can't say, oh, I believe something. I can't say, oh, I believe that, you should be able to marry anybody that you want. I can say, I think you should, but I'm not God. God says that marriage is between a man and a woman, that, that it is an abomination for a man to lie with a man or a woman to lie with a woman. Like that, those are all biblical principles that I can't say what I think or what I feel. The Bible also says in Proverbs it's an abomination to shed innocent blood. And so we are actually, picking and choosing what we want as Christians, because a lot of, especially African-American Christians, they will be quick, okay? They will be quick to tell you that it's an abomination for a man to lie with a man. Oh, buddy, let me tell you something. They will not mind telling you that if you lie with a man or a man, they be like, ew, you're not supposed to do that. Like, the black church will be quick to say that. But right underneath it, it says hands that shed innocent blood is an abomination as well. And they ignore that part. It's actually in Proverbs 6. My husband did a Bible study on it. You guys, if you guys are not doing, follow Weightier Matters podcast. They are doing a Bible study on Proverbs. And if we had Proverbs and if we were reading Proverbs, life would be just so much simpler. Anyway, it actually says, hands that shed innocent blood is an abomination unto the Lord. And so we keep talking about, this issue of abortion, and Christians are just saying, oh, it's between a man and a woman and her doctor, and it doesn't have anything to do with us, when actuality, we're going to pay for all those millions of abortions in the consequences. And we are paying for it. You see it. I mean, like, wars, rumors of wars, all these types of things that's going on is direct correlation to shedding innocent blood. Like, it just is, you guys. And so let you guys, I think it's funny, this video, hold on.
He will.
Yeah, let me get it for you. Hold on. And basically the girl is like making fun of it, but it's actually not funny, but she kind of puts it funny. She's funny. Here you go.
I think Whoopi has some things to say about abortion.
You decide this is what you need to do, I'm going to get behind you.
But we didn't apply that logic to the masks, right?
I don't know your life, and if you say this is what you need, that's what I'm going to do. 50 weeks, 75,000 weeks, whatever.
Boo, I'm 1,979 weeks old, so I'm a little short of your figure. You don't have any right to me.
It's nobody's business. It's you your doctor, and God.
Yeah, see, I feel like somebody should be the baby's voice, considering that's who we're aborting.
It's not mentioned in the Big Ten. 'Cause I figured God was pretty clear. Common sense stuff.
Say, thou shalt not kill.
They believe that. Yes, well, here's the thing.
So if I was if I was in the news media and conservative news media, that would be blasted across every single piece of media. She said, well, whether it's 10 or 75,000 weeks. She said whether it's up to 75,000 weeks, that don't have anything to do with me. So what Trump was saying about it, like they are saying that he's lying. They're saying that he's lying when he says, the left is gonna abort up to the very day that the baby is born. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're saying. Like, I mean, so here's my thing about this. They are telling you, no, don't believe it. They're telling you there's no way we would kill a baby. And that sounds so foreign, you guys, but this stuff doesn't stop. There's no line that they cross. Remember when the goal of LGBTQ was to just get married? You remember, like, that was their goal. They were like, we want to get married. We want to get married. We want to get married. And, we kept pushing back. Fine. Barack Obama comes into office and lets them get married and makes a declaration that they can get married and legalizes gay marriage. Okay, fine. We made it, right? Mama, I made it. The gays should be like, yes, we did this, Joe. We did it, right? But no, it's never enough. Then they start bringing it into the classroom, bringing it into the movies. Then everybody's trans. Then this LGBTQIA+. They're putting it in your children's faces. They're putting anal sex in books. It never stops. Well, anybody that knows anything about sin, sin gets progressively worse. That's just the way that it is, right? So, she basically said, up to 75,000 weeks, it doesn't matter. And they say, you don't know their situation. What if you guys, am a mother? And this is what they're saying, essentially. This is what they're saying. I'm a mother. I can't afford to take care of my baby. I love my baby, but the baby is 2 weeks old, and I can't afford to take care of her. I just realized I made a mistake. My life, is very complicated. I don't think that I want the baby anymore. If that's not acceptable to kill the baby 2 weeks after, then why is it acceptable to kill it when it's nine months old? Why is it acceptable to kill it when it's 5 months old? Like, it's still a baby. It's still a human. So when they say that, it's just weird. Like, these people are weird to me because I'm like, not having enough money to take care of it is not an excuse to kill somebody. Like, how they were conceived or anything, like, it's not an excuse to kill somebody, and that is a body that's inside your body, and I'm sorry why, but you don't get to do that. But according to Whoopi, 75,000 weeks. 75,000 weeks. That comes out of her mouth? I know, it says it never stops. The flesh is never satisfied. Exactly. So they're talking about, okay, so that's my soapbox, you guys, is that they're telling us, okay? They're telling us what they're going to do. Woman or her doctor. What happens to the people that start harvesting babies, right? Like the crackheads that just keep having babies and then they can sell them. Like, what happens to those people? Just harvesting their organs. I mean, like, it can be a very, very lucrative business. What happens to those people? Like, women should be not allowed to kill their baby. And yes, you should be punished. I'm sorry if nobody's able to say it. I was really upset because a politician who I respect and I love and I think that she's fantastic, Carrie Lake, came out and said, I don't support the Arizona abortion ban. And she kind of reneged because a while ago she said that she did, like 2 years ago when she was running, but I guess she felt like it was unpopular, so she said, I don't support it. I would have rather her not say anything. But I understand you have to say something, but it really hurt my heart because they're forcing us to say something that we don't believe. And instead of us being clear, us conservatives being clear about what we believe and what our message is and how it is helpful to the country to ban abortion. It's helpful to everybody, you guys. We are dying because we're killing off our bloodline. That's just the truth. And so we have to be able to articulate that and say that, hey, we are doing this. We will help you once the baby is here. If you don't want the baby, we will help adoption. But you cannot kill your baby because it is killing us. Okay? We got to be able to say that. And so she didn't say that. And she said that she agreed that women shouldn't be punished if they abort their baby. Doctors shouldn't go to jail. It hurt my heart because I hope that conservatives are just not getting scared like that, like not understanding. So whatever. Going back to conservatives, Donald Trump came out and he said that he is supportive of no federal abortion ban, right? Everybody like, oh my God, pro-lifers are losing their mind, saying, he said, I ended Roe v. Wade and threw the decision back to the states, right? Okay. Great. You guys, baby steps. That's all I can tell you. What do you want from the man? Like, they don't tell us when they're going to progress, right? They don't tell us that gay marriage was going to end up in them shoving dildos in your kid's face, right? They didn't tell us. We don't have to tell them that it's going to go to the states and then we're going to work on you not being allowed to kill your baby anywhere in America. They don't have to tell them that. And you guys, we got to play, we got to play the political game just as well as they do. They don't tell us what's down the road for us, okay? They don't. They are not telling us, what's going to happen when they start banning AR-15s. They're not telling us. We know what's going to happen because we know that it's going to get progressively worse. Soon they're going to start with these small bans on firearms, and then soon they're going to disarm their entire population. They're going to start with, having these conversations with your children about sex, and then they're going to end up convincing your children that your children are trans. That's what they're going to do. We know, but they don't tell us. What we need to do with them, you guys, is, okay, Roe v. Wade was overturned. The states, it goes back to the states. Then you see these states like New York, California, start aborting these 6 and 7 month old babies. And then the federal government steps in and says, absolutely not. That's what's going to happen, you guys. They are going to get so bad because they're going to start aborting babies in the 5th month, in the 6th month of the woman's pregnancy. They're going to abort it in the 8th month and the 9th month. And the federal government is going to have to step in because they're going to be killing people. They're going to be harvesting these babies. If you don't believe it, then I feel sad for you. But baby business is a big business. It is a big business, you guys. Baby organs, cord blood. It's a big business. I think Angela Stanton King actually talks about it, and she talks about what they're doing with these babies' organs. Hey, whenever money's involved, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised what happens, the manner of evil that happens whenever money's involved. And so what's going to happen is all these liberal states, it's going to start off with, oh, you can't abort your baby, 5 months. Then it's going to be, well, we don't want to put a limit on it. And people 8 and 9 months pregnant are going to be coming in there, aborting their babies. These doctors and these other people who are evil are going to start convincing women that you don't want your baby. This baby is sick. This baby has autism. You don't want to deal with that. They're going to abort the baby and they're going to use the organs. That's just the truth. And you guys, they could say we're conspiracy theorists all they want to. Yeah. Y'all, we know how this game works. They told us that we were conspiracy theorists with a lot of other things. But once these people start seeing money, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me say this. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but I would not be surprised if doctors start getting incentivized. Oh, your baby has a rare disease. What disease? Oh, it's just a rare disease, and gonna suffer. So you should probably abort it. And doctors start getting incentivized from all of these places that pay for organs and all that other stuff. I wouldn't be surprised in these liberal cities. While us conservatives say absolutely not, you cannot abort your baby, and then God is going to make our way prosperous. And we're going to be in good health because that's what he promised. And it's very scary to me. But conservatives, you got to know the game. You have to. He cannot come out there and say, I support a federal abortion ban while people are emotional. They're just emotional. They're irrational. And I don't even know if he truly doesn't support it. Maybe he's not fully pro-life. Maybe he is somewhat pro-choice. I've heard him say, I am pro-life. He was like, but I have exceptions, meaning the life of the mother. But then I've also heard him say, we can't be out here aborting 15-month-old babies. He was like, 15-week-old babies. He was like, we can't do that. So I know that he cares. You guys, we are part of a community of people that want options. Okay? So what do you want to do? You guys, you want Biden to win? Chill out. Conservatives, chill out. Chill out. It's a slow and gruesome process. Our forefathers made it that way, that we had to work with each other. No, he didn't say I support completely getting abortion being banned. No, he didn't say that. It's baby steps. It is a process. And we got to know that. And we got to be smart about it. And we got to trust the direction that we're going in, because the alternative is that way. You guys, we got to do better as conservatives. What do you want? Do you want Biden to win? Do you want Biden to win? Okay, this is the best we can get right now. Right now, this is the best that we can get. So chill. We're going to get there slowly. We're going to get to where we can convince people that, hey, it's not even, hopefully we have to win. We're going to get to the place where it's not even a legislation thing. It's going to be, hey, did you know killing your baby actually affects your bloodline, affects your family? Did you know that God killed a whole nation for shedding innocent blood? A whole generation was cursed. Cain and Abel. When Cain killed Abel was innocent. Like, God curses these nations that do that. So when we are able to communicate that and to say, hey, we don't judge you, we're not looking at you bad, we just don't want to be cursed. Do you want to be cursed? You got a maker, and your maker doesn't like this. Our God doesn't like this. So those are the types of conversations that we can have one-on-one with people. But right now, as a country, we're just not there morally. And for us to be so critical of Donald Trump for saying that, you know, he's pushing it back to the states, that's the best he can do right now, you guys. That's the best he can do right now. That's all he can do. So get over yourself. Get over yourself. That's what you get. Okay? Are we good with this? Like, can the church say amen? Okay. All right. Moving right along. And make sure you post what Whoopi said. Cause they will tell you the truth. Make sure you post that she said up to 75,000 weeks. And don't say that she's being funny. Because that's not funny at all. I don't care if it's up to 75,000 weeks. It's between you and your doctor. You and your doctor to kill a 9-month-old baby, a 9-month-old baby in the womb. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. Good morning. Hey, Shantia. Good morning. I am just going on my spiel, girl. About abortion. So let's talk about Christians and how this nation begin. Like, where do we get to a point where it's okay to just like disrespect our religion, not care about it? Look at the foolishness that's going on, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Rihanna. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I want you guys to see this. Rihanna dressed as a nun. Look at this. Look at her new video.
This is the new cover of the Interview magazine where Rihanna is dressed up as a nun doing this. Now, religious or not, disrespecting Christianity or any religion is something that someone should never do. And it doesn't matter who you are, because one day every knee will...
I am struggling. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Give me a sec. This should not be this hard. Look at this. Y'all, this is what I mean when I say big tech, you guys. This is not hard. Why are her pictures not coming up? This is not hard. Look at this, y'all. This is her new interview. Look, dressed up as a nun. Dressed up as a nun. Look at her. But hold on. That's not the part. That's not the part. Okay, so yes, she's dressed up as a nun, right? But that's not the part. That's not apology. The for Muslim. Let me tell you, Rihanna mocked or used something that was Islamic, and they went off on her. And look, it says Rihanna has apologized after using a controversial song at her latest Savage Fenty show. She received backlash online for using the song Doom by artist Chloe, which includes a Muslim text known as Hadith. Rihanna says the use of the song was irresponsible and an honest yet careless mistake. So she issued a whole apology. You guys, look at this apology. I'd like to thank the Muslim community for pointing out a huge oversight that was unintentionally offensive in our Savage X Fenty show. I would more importantly like to apologize to you for this honest yet careless mistake. We understand that we have hurt many of our Muslim brothers and sisters, and I'm incredibly disheartened by this. I do not play with any kind of disrespect toward God or any religion, and therefore, or any religion, or any religion, and therefore the use of the song in our project was completely irresponsible. Moving forward, we will make sure nothing like this ever happens again. Thank you for your forgiveness and understanding, you guys. You guys, we are being played so bad. What year was that? Oh, hold on. Let me see what year that was. Hold on. I gotta see. Rihanna. Anna apologizes. Apologize to the Muslims. You guys, when was this? This was in... What year was this? 2020. This was in 2020. 4 years ago, this woman writes a message about she is so sorry because she doesn't attack any religions. No, no, not me. 4 years ago, she writes an apology to the Islamic community, to the Muslims. Hold on, no apologies to the Christians, but you put some respect. Exactly. You better put some respect on Allah's name. Exactly. Yeah, they don't apologize to Christians. They don't apologize to Christians. So this is 2020, you guys. She writes, I'm so sorry to the Muslims. I don't attack any religion. And it was an honest mistake on my part. And then she dresses up 4 years later as a nun with her breasts out. You guys, I don't know what black folks, y'all, the Jesus loving black folks, where are y'all? Oh, it's Catholic. Got it. It's Catholic, so it don't matter. Got it. These people believe in Jesus. Catholics believe in Jesus. Catholics may have some, but Catholic is a Christian religion. So you're going to allow Rihanna to disrespect Christian religion and apologizes when she disrespects Muslims? I don't think you should disrespect any religion, you guys, at all. Like, I stay away from that. It's not real. It's just not respectful, right? Like, you don't do that. The only religion I disrespect is LGBTQ. That has become a religion. Leftism has become a religion. But as far as people's faith, like for whatever reason they believe what they believe. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the Bible. And I wouldn't want anybody to disrespect my faith. And so I typically don't talk about other faiths like that. So I agree that she's right, that she shouldn't disrespect any faith, but then she comes and she disrespects our faith and nobody says anything. Like, these people are demonic. They are demonic. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Ugh. I don't know, you guys. Like, I will not tolerate that. Like, if there was a boycott, if there was ever a reason to boycott, she's pulling a Lil Nas X. And you guys, all it does is take that one. Like, Lil Nas X started doing it, But, I mean, you could take it back to Madonna, in her Like a Virgin video, like, and everybody was like, oh, she's going to do this. And, like, Christians overreacted. And people are like, you're overreacting. And now here you are years later. It's just gotten progressively worse how they mock. Exactly. There's a difference between believing in Jesus and knowing Jesus. I agree with you. However, our religions are similar. So it's just kind of like, I still didn't feel good about it. Like, I didn't feel good. Even though I'm not a Catholic, you guys, I have a great revere for the Catholic faith. They really, the purest form of Catholics, not these new Catholics, you guys. The purest form of Catholics believe in Jesus and believe in being kind to their neighbors. They believe in the Bible, certain parts of it. So I just don't think that it was right at all. Anyway, I just kind of feel like they are just getting bolder and bolder and braver and braver, and we shouldn't put up with that. Like, we really shouldn't. Like, I'm just like, Rihanna, I'm over her. Like, when I saw that, I was like, girl, it's just so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Anyway, I hope she got paid a lot of money, because if it were up to me, like, she would be banned. Okay? Like banned. All right, moving right along, y'all. Black Girl Magic. Black Girl Magic. Miss Sheila Jackson Lee. Oh, my God, you guys. I was so embarrassed. Did y'all see this video? All the Trump hating black aunties out there. All the Trump hating black aunties. So Sheila Jackson Lee is one of our leaders. You guys, our leaders. She's in Congress. She's 74 years old. She's a Democrat out of Texas. Texas 18th congressional district, right? So, you guys, I be really trying with these black leaders, but they are getting on my nerves. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. So, she comes out and she goes and speaks to a high school, and this is what she said, y'all. Oh my God. It's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. Watch her. Watch Miss Sheila Jackson Lee, Black Girl Magic. Watch Black Girl Magic in rare form.
Sometimes you've heard the word full moon. And sometimes you need to take the opportunity just to come out and see a full moon is that complete rounded circle, which is made up mostly of gases. And that's why the question is why or how could we as humans live on the moon? Are the gases such that we could do that? The sun is a mighty powerful heat that is almost impossible to go near the sun. The moon is more manageable, and you will see in a moment, or not a moment, you'll see in a couple of years that
my
NASA
God.
is going back to the moon.
So, oh my God. So human beings, NASA is trying to figure out if we can live on the moon, y'all. On the moon. On the moon. Like the man in the moon, I guess. I don't know what she was thinking. Oh my God. And then she said that that the sun is too hot, that it's almost impossible to go near it. Almost impossible to go near the sun. Hold on. You guys. The sun temperature. Hold on. The temperature of the sun is 10,000 Fahrenheit, 5,600 Celsius, you guys. How close can you get to the sun? Hold on, let's Google. How close? Hold on, how close? You can get, he could get up to 3 million miles from the sun before dying, like before getting into serious trouble. So, hold on. So, we can get up to 90 miles. So okay. The sun is 93 miles away from the earth. So we can get up to 3 million miles. So we can get up to 90. So we could get 90 miles close to the sun, but 3,000 miles, 3 million miles away. Sheila Jackson Lee, you can't get close to the sun, baby. You can't live on the sun. It's not almost impossible to live on the sun. It's impossible. Sweetie, if you don't, I know somebody said we should send her to the moon so she can let us know for sure. Yes. We should send your behind to the moon. Like, this is our leaders. It would not be this funny because this is not common knowledge, right? Okay, so we know that the moon is made of gases. Like, it does have a lot of gases, but it's mostly rock. Like, you know, it's like rock. You know, remember the man on the moon and it's very dark or whatever. So, nobody want to live on the moon? It ain't no water there. Or maybe there is. I don't know. Right? It ain't no water. So, nobody want to live on the moon, Sheila. Y'all live in the stars. That's where y'all live in your head. But nobody want to live there. And then she says, but the sun is almost impossible to get close to. Sis, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Talk about the stuff that y'all Democrats talk about. Trump being racist. Talk about that. Stay talking about Trump being racist. Stay talking about how great of a job that you're doing down there in Texas, even though everybody knows that the border is wide open and the quality of life in Texas has completely decayed under Democrat leadership and all these Democrats moving from California. But stay talking about that. Stay talking about how your policies are fantastic for the people. Don't go talking about stuff you know. You don't know nothing about the sun and the astronauts. You don't know nothing about them. So, shh, girl. Shh. Stop showing people how stupid y'all are. Our leaders. Oh, my God. I was so embarrassed, y'all. She got brown skin. Talk about a DEI hire. My wrinkled brain. It's people like her preaching us. Exactly. It's people like you preaching us about climate change. We know the climate is changing. The climate has been changing since the beginning of time. Are human beings making the climate change? No, baby. God controls the planet. God controls the world. And there's nothing that we, his inhabitants, can do to destroy it. He'll destroy it when he's ready, but we can't destroy it. Yeah, but those are the same people preaching about climate change. You are so right. Guys, anyway, I just appreciate, that's all I have for you today. Talk to your friends, especially your conservative friends. If you have like conservative friends, talk to them about this abortion thing. This the best we gonna get, you guys. Stay focused on the goal, just to win the presidency. Stay focused. Like, friendly fire is never helpful. Like, you guys, like, let's stop fighting. Let's get behind the nominee. He did a good job. So he did a good job when he was president. That's a fact. Okay? He did a good job. Was he perfect? I don't think anybody walking the earth's surfaces. Let's get behind him. Let's work toward that. Stop fighting about stupid stuff. Can we do that? Can we do that? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have not already went and downloaded my ebook, if you have not signed up for my course, Conservative Courage, please do so, you guys. We really, yes, Trump 2024. You guys, we really got to get on the same page. I am throwing in a keychain. You guys, when you register, it says, I'm voting for everyone Christian. Yes. Let your voice be known. That we voting for our children's future. Okay, that's where we're going towards. So anyway, I just appreciate you guys allowing me to talk with you every day. We're going to continue this movement. And until next time, peace.